It's Raiders week. Today we're looking at the practice clips from the Chargers. We're going to get a good look at Omarion Hampton and Najee Harris, work through some drills and everything else. I also added some training camp clips of Omarion Hampton as well, so we can continue to talk some ball and project out for the rest of the season. Before we dig in, though, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at what these players are doing behind the scenes at practice. Guys coming back from injury. Guys climbing the depth chart. Those rookies. Your favorite players from your favorite teams. It's all right here. Click that button. Stop missing out. Today, we're looking at Omarion Hampton today. We got about 6-7 clips from today's practice. It's a big week. We'll watch him. Keep talking ball. But here he is. Watch the feet. Especially once we get ladder in this drill. Right there. Boom. It's just light on his feet for size. But Najee Harris is starting to ramp it up. As we all know, a slow off season. Look at the feet. Looking solid. Different angle. Smooth. He's a smooth operator. There's Najee. I think this is going to develop into a solid 1-2 punch this year. This is going to be a solid 1-2 punch. There's Omarion Hampton. We're going to see Najee Harris get his turn right here. And there we are. From what I gathered from Twitter, and it's mostly from fantasy football aficionados, a lot of people were not happy about Omarion Hampton's Week 1 performance against the Chiefs. You got to understand, that's a lockdown defense. They held almost every running back in check last year. And that was his first ever NFL game. I see people making jokes about his vision, everything else, like he runs with his eyes closed. I saw a tweet like that today. I don't think that's a smart maneuver to have cast out there on the internet, considering you're looking at first-round running back, good production, good size, good speed. First game ever in the NFL against one of the toughest defenses in the league, one of the toughest defenses against the run, and you're expecting him to be full blast against that. His first ever look, and most running backs need a little ramp-up period before they hit that runway and blast off. Most of them. Few of them don't. Like Jahmyr Gibbs needed it. Devin Achane needed it. Few of them don't, though. But a lot of them do. That's why a lot of these young running backs who are drafted in the second round, first round, have a veteran running back with them. That is something to note. That is something to pay attention to. Be patient with him. He's going to show you some goods. Omarion Hampton's in a good role here with the Chargers, a good fit. What are we expecting here against the Raiders? It's him versus Ashton Genty, the battle of the first-round running backs. Who here's excited about that? I'm excited to see that narrative. I don't see anybody talking that up. I mean, there are people probably, but I haven't seen it. But I've been in my own lane too. When I'm thinking about this, I think we're going to see a good performance from both running backs. I think we are. I think Omarion Hampton's going to show off the goods this week. I'm feeling it. We're going to see that speed. We're going to see him hit the hole. We're going to see him hit that red zone, get into the end zone. We're going to see that. We're definitely going to see that. Najee Harris, from what I'm seeing, this is going to be a good 1-2 punch. I love how the Chargers are built. And we called this out while watching training camp, minicamp OTAs, and everything else. Quentin Johnston just getting a little bit better every year. A lot of people down on him due to his rookie season. But players get better. Players acclimate to the game. Situation changes, everything else. They mature. Had a good first game. Keenan Allen comes in strong, getting 10 targets. Great ad right before the season. Great ad. Ladd McConkey, solid. And then you also think about the other young wide receivers. Trey Harris, Keandre Lambert-Smith. This team is deep. This team is deep with talent. And I believe we're getting ready to see the start of the Harbaugh dynasty here with the Chargers. I'm also in great belief here that we're going to see some battles here in the AFC West. Broncos, Chiefs, Chargers. We got to see what the Raiders are up to. But they're built different too, as long as they're healthy with Brock Bowers and Genty. I'm talking long-term wise. That's a different build. Not many teams have an elite tight end and potentially elite running back, at least a top-tier prospect. That's built different. It's hard to get an elite tight end like that. So that's going to cause some fits for some of these defenses. Also, new coaching staff, everything there. But when you're looking at the Chargers, we know Herbert's solid. They got Rondé Gadsden, who we're paying attention to in all the camps. They're deep at running back. Omarion Hampton's going to be the next man up. I look for him to be a top 10 running back in the league within the next 18 months. Like, you're going to see that. Omarion Hampton's going to be a top 10 running back as he's hitting bags and stuff in the drill. He's going to be a top 10 running back within the next 18 months. Give him a little time. Be patient. You're going to see him flash soon. You're going to see him flash soon. It could be this week. It could be week 2 of this season. He could be flashing soon. Najee's going to help out. He's going to be a good buffer for him during his rookie season. After that, he's going to blast off and be the guy. They're probably always going to have a batch of running backs there. They're probably always going to do that. They're always going to want to have talent. Harbaugh wants to run the ball. We saw that at Michigan. They want to control the clock. He also likes players who are good in all facets. Omarion Hampton catch ball in the backfield. He's got speed. He's got size, take a lot of touches. That's just the Michigan way, and Michigan's still like that. When you watch him in high school football recruiting, another reason to subscribe is we cover high school football recruiting January, February, March. Really, it starts in November. But we cover each top 300 player gets some video. The teams that get the most viewership during the top 300, that's a lot of videos. I just do their whole class. Michigan every year. And there's similarities between them and Notre Dame where they like players who are very sound, protect the football, can play multiple positions, or is good at all facets of that position. Like their running back, catch ball in the backfield, can pound it between the tackles. If they're a safety, they got potential to add weight, to move up in the box, or they can play the box, or they can play the deep half. Play corner as well. Like they're multifaceted. And you look at some of these draft picks, you can definitely see some of that Michigan aura in there. It's harder to do once you get to the NFL draft. It's more specialized. But this is a team that I believe we're about to hit that Harbaugh dynasty. And I've said it before. I just want to say it again. We're about to hit that Harbaugh dynasty. And Omarion Hampton is going to be one of the focal points of that. And that's what you're seeing right here. And you're going to get a good whiff of that against the Raiders this week. You're going to see that. Hampton's ready to explode. Hampton's ready to rock and roll. We're seeing that. We're into week 2. First game against the Chiefs. We got that out of the way. And you only got one more game against the Chiefs this year. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. But this is the Harbaugh dynasty getting ready to start. It's getting ready to start. I know a lot of Chargers fans in the comments, whenever they say that, they talk about the offensive line, how they were worried about that. That held up pretty good last week. I think they're going to be fine. And then you got time and other years to build. We're in the start of the dynasty. This is the start. We're seeing the pieces come together. And then once the glue hits it, once you laminate it, they're going to be going on some runs. Omarion Hampton has the potential to be a top 10 running back this year. We're going to see it somewhere within the next 18 months. It could be this time next year. It's locked in. It could be around Halloween time next year. It's going to be soon, though. Big time prospect. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Want to hear about that? Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.